Good morning. I'm back here at Yesteryear Antique Center in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Joining me are a couple VIP viewers. Shout out to Plaid Shirt Guy and Michelle. So I'm going to meet up with them, and I'm also going to shop them all. Let's go in and see what they got. I feel like I looked at this last week, but it's even more incredible when I see it again. This redware kangaroo. It's got a broken arm, but it's really quite fantastic. It's got a really special look about it. Animal found near Gettysburg. Really neat. Oh my God. What? How did I not see this? Was this even here last time I was here? Very large and unusual Talavera art pottery. Size giraffe. Well, that's freaking cool. So it looks like they've definitely been here since I've been here, because these were not here. This is a really good selling style, and I've actually never seen that striped one. I definitely am gonna need a key for those. Those are fantastic, the bunny pixies. They're all between, like, it looks like 21 and 30. This one, like with like the jailhouse suit, is everything. That's super unique. I've never seen those before. And then of course with the discount, they're 30% off, which makes it a no-brainer. I'm also noticing this really pretty blue swung. 45 on that, and then the 30%. Now this is really cool too. I've never seen a Tenala duck in that size. Wonder how much that one's at. I'm also noticing this this candy tin with the snowman on it. That is fantastic. Now you guys might know that I'm obsessed with candy boxes, and this one's pretty epic with the anthropomorphic snowman. It's got that certain look. It comes to $21 after the discount, and with Christmas right around the corner, I think that's a pretty safe bet. And my friend here just passed me this incredibly amazing wood-carved cat. I didn't do a lot of wood, but this one's pretty spectacular, especially with the long neck. And he's got definitely a great expression and body to him. For $19 and 30%, I think I'm gonna add that to my pile. All right, here it is. This is what I've really been waiting for. This is super exciting. Oh man, I never find these out, and if I do, they usually have an insane amount of paint loss. These are so fantastic. These sell anywhere from me around like 35 to 40, but they're also just really hard to find and desirable and always sell well. So I took all but one. I left one for someone who probably was watching the video. And yeah, last man standing up there. I know, someone probably wanted to kick me, but I did end up putting that candy tin back just because of the size. Honestly, it's the smaller ones that sell for more. I'm a little hesitant to pick up the larger size because they don't do as well usually. But how did I miss this? Check out this unusual vase. It's got frogs on it. It's redware too. Vintage art pottery frog vase. Well, that's really different. I feel like usually things with frogs sell pretty well. There's so much packed in here that it's so easy to miss something. I love the little miniature bone china cats. Those are great. I've had a lot of those recently though, and I'm trying to switch it up. Oh my gosh, look at the little fish. That's so great. And the Lucite telephone timer. Ooh, now this I'm super into. Check out this brooch. Wow, that's really fantastic. The shape and everything. Vintage large rhinestone flower brooch, and it's in like pristine condition. $17 and 30% off. I think that's a pretty safe bet for something that phenomenal. And then down here, look at the little rhinestone heart key. That is so cute. That's $9 and 30% off. I think that's pretty adorable. And again, no stones are missing or anything. I think I'm gonna take both of these things. And then on this side, keeping with the rhinestones, this looks newer, but it's a little rhinestone scarab. $7 and 30% off. I'm not unsure because it is contemporary. What's this one? Is this Limoges? No, made to look like Limoges. And then this is really neat. Check this out. The comedy mask hair barrette. That's really fun. And speaking of tins, and tiny tins at that, here's the 3 little kittens. $8. Made in England. 30% off. Yeah, 1989, England. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take that. That's pretty sweet. Now that's really unusual too. Look at this matchbook dispenser. That's freaking cool. Thought I'd poke around in here. This, what is this, tin type? Kind of caught my eye. There's something different about it. Let's see. Daguerreotype. I know I can't pronounce that word right. I should, considering I went to school for photography. But you guys know I'm not the best at pronunciation. Yeah, that has a different kind of look to it. Really interesting. I like that it's stamped. I wonder who that is. And of course, before we move on, we have to check the price on this giant Tenala duck. Wow, that's a really good price. $40, 30% off. It says signed. Yeah, that's really fantastic. I've had some giant Tenala pieces, and most of them, most of them have done extremely well, but I think I'm gonna leave this one here for a collector. Happy collector, I should add. Well, just as I was about to walk away, I spotted this thing. Frog on Moon Garden. Whoa. That is a home run epic. Definitely handmade. It's signed Dana. It's $26 and 30% off. I don't think I'm gonna even bother to look this up. It's super special, and I think I'll do really well on it. This is definitely worthy of my monthly 30 Epic Things sale at the end of the month. And oh my god, look at this. Early Henry Bendel. Henry Bendel was my favorite department store. It was like Bergdorf's, except more fun and funky, and on 5th Avenue in New York. Oh, there's the tag, Henry Bendel, and you walked in, it was just like the most regal display of vintage accessories and stuff. This thing is so freaking cool. I've never even seen something quite like this. See, something like this, I don't sell on eBay. I just don't like it, honestly. I don't have the eBay hand, but something like this would probably do insanely well on eBay. The question is, am I going to be the one to do it? Oh my gosh, look at the coyote thing. What? Carved Southwest wolf coyote. That is so cool. I don't know if I can leave a piece of 5th Avenue, New York City history like that. I was kind of hoping there was like a date somewhere on it to help identify it, but it's probably like 50s. Well, I was looking at this owl box. That's cute, $6. And then I noticed these guys behind it. Look at all the Napco Pixie drummers. Those are so great. Those are at $15 each, which is a really great price for a collector, but I found my special elves. Tobacco card. That's neat. Japanese money. That's super old. Oh, the donkey planters. You know, I like the Italian ones the best, actually. What is that, $12? That's such a good price. Hey, look. It's one of the powder jars with the Bakelite tops. I actually have this is the second time I've only ever seen this in copper. It's usually in a silver tone stainless. I found one of these at the Heart of Ohio and sold it. Since I just had it, I don't really want to do it again, even though it sold really well. $17.50 is like an insanely good price. I actually really like this plain Fenton white milk glass bowl with the ruffled edge. I love the rose bowl shape. It's kind of simple. $12.50 and 20%. Is that right? Yeah, 20%. That's a really good price. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. It's been a while since I had one of these. And I like, it's just kind of understated in like a sophisticated way without the hobnail. Usually I find them with the hobnail, which we all love a good hobnail, but what is this thing with the fly on it? Obligatory bangle bags. The pink one's fun, $4. I'll take that. And then this chunky pink one, that's at $6. It's faceted, which is fun. It's got that little spot of wear. I have some faceted right now that when I do the choice rounds haven't really gone anywhere. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave that one, but I'm gonna keep going. I saw on Shellbell's YouTube, she restocked recently. I don't think I've been there since. There's that phenomenal mail sign. I think that's so neat. I love this booth. They have such unusual stuff. This is a new vendor as well. They have really different stuff. Look at the skeleton candy container. That thing's freaking cool. I've never seen that one like that. At least not in that size with that face. And what are those Vietnam Pow pens? Interesting. The candies, the glass candy tray. That's fantastic. I love stuff like that. Now, what is that? What is that with the mugshot looking thing? Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's like a work badge. It's really interesting. I love everything about it. Super Art Deco. Hey, look at the monkey. That's so fantastic. I love him. I have so much stuff like this. I always end up keeping it too. I have some really crazy antique stuffed monkeys on my vanity. I've been meaning to do a vanity, my dresser top of special things tour. Wow, look at the pom-pom tree. This is what I was talking about. The pom-pom tree. What am I even saying? I'm in La La Land today. The aluminum tree. And then I see, this is like one of the only new things I like contemporary, that is Johanna Parker. And then the spaghetti trim angel. Oh, that's Cracker Barrel. That's a crazy reproduction of Holt Howard. They make these reproductions better and better, I tell you. Let's see what else they've put in their booth since we were here last. Hey, check this out. It's the Marilyn Monroe miniature head vase. $35 and 30%. That's a really good price. I had this one not that long. Actually, I think it's been a while. That's a pretty good one. I have to do the math on that. Yeah, so it comes to $25. That's a really good price. I'm also noticing this unusual wood-carved owl. There's something really different about him. Hey, check out the parrot wall pocket. That's a really fun one. It's got Chinese characters on it. It's made to look like the Japanese one, I'm assuming. I cannot believe that chalet piece is still there. That is driving me crazy. This is nuts. Look at all the ceramic Christmas trees. That's a racket I never got into. I know some people like go crazy over these things. I mean, I was at an auction once and I wasn't there for the Christmas trees, but people were paying insane prices for them. I honestly don't like shipping them, especially with all the little bulbs. Wow, look at this Fenton ruby swung. That is so red. I love the true red. I think it's so neat when it's done like that. See, here's another thing that I'm just like weirdly attracted to. These 8 cardboard soldiers. I'm assuming they're probably like game pieces of some type, perhaps. I just love the graphics on those. I don't know why this is the first time I'm noticing their display. This Fruit Drops old store display is everything. It's not for sale. They're just using it for their cards, and I'm not mad about it, but that is a really neat piece. I love store display stuff. Look at this diploma. How crazy is that? Well, here's one that sticks out to me. What is this, Sun Rubber or Edward Mobley? Italian, neither. $9 and 20% off. And it still squeaks. I'll take that. Okay, but I'm also like super into this green Cocker Spaniel. I love that it's green. That's super weird. And then this one, Basset Hound. That's right about where it needs to be. Now in here, this looks like a little powder box. That is so sweet. I love the graphic on that. It reminds me of Paris. Like a Toulouse-Lautrec style almost. Now I've been pulling a lot of stuff from this booth recently. They have such fun stuff, and I love how they have it always in like groups. They have different groups of stuff. They still have the penguins. This one's unusual, and I always enjoy going through their tiny little tins here. I've pulled some neat ones out of here recently. Like look at the Esper rub with the kind of lightning bolt Art Deco style to it. And the April Showers deodorant, that's quite sweet. I've had that in the box before, and the tin usually does pretty well. All the little helps tins. Another popular one. How neat is that Halloween lantern? Glare, there you go. That is so cool. I don't remember that amazing amethyst and polyoptic being there last time. It looks in poly at least. Let's see if it's... Oh yeah, that feels like in poly. That is so freaking cool. 27 bucks and 10%. That's definitely a steal. And I love the red Bakelite napkin ring hiding in there. Oh, such great kitsch. Yeah, this whole section has been completely switched around since I was here last week. Of course, the deer, that's a good set. That's, is that Lego or, I think that's Lego, Japan. It says New Orleans. I feel like they could have both been producers of it. The Eldritch Santa. Gosh, all the Christmas coming out. Now that's kind of a crazy deal. Check this out. It's a giant Blinko water bottle. $24 and 10%. It's clear, so I'm not sure how well it would do. I feel like the colors are kind of what you want, but for like 22 bucks, it's kind of crazy. And of course, I'm much more into the blue and poly jar. That's really fantastic. And then over here, this guy, that's a good duck. Mexico, signed again. What is that, at Mateo's? I think it's at Mateo's. That's really cool. This is neat. It's a cast metal one. It's made to look like the one made in Japan. That's definitely newer. So many great cats. I'm trying to remember if this Robert Held was here last time. Love the colors in that. Is it a Robert Held? No, I don't think it is, actually. I think it's made to resemble Robert Held. That is not. Yeah, I'm kind of distracted by that giant Tenala cat. He's at 46 and 10%. I've almost bit the boat on that thing at least 20 times. I just think it's so fantastic. But after the initial buy-in and fees and packing, I'm a little hesitant. Now again, this one's clear, but that's a really good deal. The Fenton glass deer. And then there's one of those little, is that Harmony Kingdom or whatever that thing is? And then in here, notice the Lefton duck. $7 on that. That's a good deal. It's actually been a while since I had one of these. Oh my gosh, wait, look. I'm gonna take the Lefton duck, but I'm also now noticing the tiny Mexican pottery ducks. This one's got like almost, it looked like it had glitter in the glaze almost. For $3.50, I'll take that. The chicken is not my favorite, but this guy is. Look at this weird cat with the crazy eyes. He's fantastic. Now this is fun. Look at the tags, the original tags on these, what are they, viewfinders? I can't remember what they're called. The souvenir pictures in them. That's so fun. Now that's a cool Bakelite brooch that I don't think was there before. The green anchor. That's at $79 and 15%. Oh my gosh, look at that crazy mid-century purse with the confetti. So good. 95 on that one. Oh, I thought I had a tooth on it. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. I thought it was like a tooth fairy box. Never mind. That's not what I thought at all. It's also contemporary. Little frosted trinket dish. I pulled some really neat stuff out of this booth last time I was here. Speckled art glass. No, close, but not exactly. Oh my gosh, look at that fun metal cat lamp. Okay, but also I love this. Is this Japanese or Czechoslovakian? Japan. That is so funny. $15 and 15% off. I'm pretty sure that's a little close, but it's so funny looking. It's really unique, and I love good duck stuff. Now look at these. The Whitman's tin is pretty fantastic, but it's these porcelain cat plates in the. I'm just gonna put this in my basket for now with little crocheted around them. That is so fun. And that concludes my trip to yesteryear. I got another box of great stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow.